think you recently happened to attend the first conference on artificial intelligence, the US and Asian conference. What are the major takeaways that you would want to share with our audience for a larger benefit?
Thanks to the Columbia Law School and Hong Kong Law School and Waseda University Law School, Tokyo, for inviting me and participate in the roundtable first annual US Asia Comparative Law Conference. And the topic is artificial intelligence and copyright. They said recently you finished your PhD in this topic. Why don't you come over and give a talk and participate in this session? Representing India. I said, I just retired recently. How can I represent India? But as a private expert, I can come. Oh, please come. And then I went there and gave a talk. So whatever I told, replied to you in the previous question.
Okay.
That's what I tried to convince them. And one foremost thing is everyone agreed what our national IPR policy, which has been finalized, approved under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji. Creative India, innovative India.
Yes.
So while safeguarding the copyright of authors, composers, performers and other creators of all the creative industries of broadcasting, publishing, film and software, India should promote innovation. So innovation should not be hampered while implementing the IP regulations. That's what the Ferdini Alani case and other recent case the Delhi High Court judges said. The computer related innovations guidelines which IP office issue for granting patent to software and also the business method patents, this need to be re-examined because now in the Make in India, the most of the startups have come up. They're using emerging technologies. Tomorrow the industry 4.0 and the 3D printing, everything, including the artificial intelligence algorithms, mostly creating lot of data. So these data sets and data creation and using for the improvement of businesses, granting patents for software and business method, very, very important. Simply can't say that the Section 3 talks about what are not inventions in the patent.
Okay.
Section 3K talks about, says computer program per se, business methods and algorithms are not inventions. These are only the abstract areas. That is what even Supreme Court of the USA and CLS Bank has said. But when a software, algorithm or a business method addresses any problem and gives us technical solution to the problem, make a device to function, then a patent can be granted. So this is promoting innovation. Now India is one of the leading countries, top 10 countries for registering the blockchain technology for patent granting, artificial intelligence. And software is also clearly granted when it is not per se, but it is trying to make a device to function.
Okay.
So innovation is very, very important. And that is the main source of society progressing socially, economically, and ease of living that's going to provide. You can't kill the innovation.
Definitely.
So Mata Saraswati blesses us to learn not
more
only
and more,
learn,
yes.
also innovate. Creative India, Innovate India came from.
Right. Sir, you have had multiple, you hold so many degrees, LLB, LLM, PhD now.
Uh-huh.
So, what would you like to convey to the working professionals? How should they go upon getting more degrees, or how was it feasible for you to get so many degrees?
My advisor don't follow me in gathering all the degrees. So I took a science degree I changed to the arts, that archaeology and history, because I
Ancient
wanted to
history,
choose
yes.
history for the civil service exam. That's gone. And then after coming here, Government of India recognized my work, performance, and I was the youngest of 5 officers who were nominated in the first batch,
Okay.
and also junior most. I was just under secretary. Others were also directors. 4 officers were directors. I was nominated for the Institute of Social Studies to do Erasmus University, Den Haag, the Netherlands, to gain a PG degree in public policy, development studies, what they call it. And law, you come into. Law, it's my itch.
Okay.
When I joined as a registrar of copyrights, I had the law gives a registrar of copyrights the district judge powers while examining and rejecting the registration of the copyright. तो all बड़े हस्ती लोग आए, Pratibha Singh, the then advocate, and Amarjit Singh. Then I thought I had to match them. I should have a law degree, number
Yes.
one. Then I'm amending copyright law, very interesting thing, and there are burning issues out there. Any mistake goes, understanding, I can't go calling all professors every time
Yes.
without having a basic understanding of the law. Then I went to evening colleges. Thanks to my bosses that, okay, kar lena, but phone aaya to aa jana. So, but rarely they harass me to leave my class and things, because I used to do up to date, carry the important things in my pen drive, do something at home, make that available on file next day morning. So my bosses were happy and got it, and my love for IP increased after that. Thanks to IP University offering the weekend LLM for intellectual property, I did that, and then I also weekend PhD. That is the non-regular PhD. I took, of course, very longer time, 5 years, but I don't regret taking longer time, because most happenings,
Yes.
disruptive thing happened recently,
You could include
and
that in
whether
your
it is
research
text
papers
data
and-
mining or artificial intelligence, that helped me to beef up the scope and the objectives of my PhD,
Definitely.
to explain my hypothesis in a better manner.
Right. So, sir, IPTSE, as you know, we are promoting IP awareness through our examinations and our faculty development programs. Any special advice that you would like to give to the student fraternity to take up IP as a course?
And
How important it is?
Yes. I always say respect the intellectual property. Knowingly or unknowingly, you are either creating some intellectual property or using others' property. Don't do the mistake of promoting piracy, disrespecting the creators' hard work in innovations and creations, which is making your life easy. Tomorrow you're sitting at one place without reading 50 books and 100 articles. You're able to create your ChatGPT or any AI creating a work, because there is an innovative brain behind that. You're watching a beautiful film like RRR, directed by Rajmouli ji and his father, script written by his father, Dr. Vijayendra Prasad ji. How can you download and watch without making officially buying a ticket or watching after
Very
subscription to the Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Very
How can you simply copy and photocopy because you have a private and personal use? Okay, you use this. How can you make it available on internet and unscrupulously, you making it available physically and digitally and online, damaging the author's interest and industry's interest? Please don't do that. So respect copyright, respect IP. Whether it is trademark or design or patent.
Patents.
To understand this, the basics one should know.
Definitely.
So at the school level only, these things should be taught, how to respect the IP, and if a boy turns out to be an innovator, so he'll be protecting his innovations.
Yes.
and helping others to innovate, because the many startups have come, and young boys and girls venturing into startup. So they must be using the IP of others. They should take proper licenses. Or if others are using their IP,
They should
they
protect
should
this.
manage their rights. They should have an IP valuation. They should have an IP audit. How to protect. Tomorrow your startup going to earn higher money in the stock exchange. It all depends on what kind of IP you have, how you are protected. Then only investment will come to you.
Definitely. Right.
So the FDI, even in India, during the pandemic, it has touched the peak, around $85 billion. Despite US putting India in a priority watch list every year and year and year, that our laws are not in harmony with theirs, because India is a sovereign country. We don't make laws to harmonize with the US laws, but we harmonize our laws to the IP treaties and conventions we are member, and we are done such a great thing, India, that the treaties and conventions, India is not a member, still we have harmonized, picked up the best practices
Yes.
to help the industry. That's all.
Right. So it was a wonderful talk, and we've gained so much knowledge on IP and the Marrakesh Treaty and the rights of the performers and lyricists and everybody. It was a great knowledge, sir, and thank you. Thank you for being with us today. It was great.
Thank
sir.
you, Hitaishi, and thank you, IPTSE,
Thank
for
you, sir.
inviting me for this discussion.
It was our pleasure.
Yeah.
Tharan,
Jai
sir.
Hind, stay blessed.